He was 20 years old, baby-faced, soft features, a smile that made people trust him instantly. Neighbors remembered him as polite. Teachers described him as quiet. The press would later call him something else entirely. Between 1971 and 1972, Carlos Eduardo Robledo Puch killed 11 people across the northern suburbs of Buenos Aires. He showed no remorse. He expressed no regret. When a judge finally sentenced him to life in prison, he stood up, looked at the courtroom and said, "This is a Roman circus. One day I will get out, and I will kill every single one of you." He never got out. He is still in prison today. At 74 years old, he remains the longest-serving inmate in Argentine history. Carlos Eduardo Robledo Puch was born on January 19, 1952 in Buenos Aires. He came from a comfortable family with deep roots in the province of Salta. Nothing in his upbringing suggested what was coming. He was not abused. He was not neglected. He had opportunities most people in Argentina at the time did not. What he had instead was an absence of empathy so complete that psychiatrists who later evaluated him struggled to explain it. A court-appointed psychologist described him as a psychopath with full capacity to understand the criminal nature of his acts. He knew exactly what he was doing, every single time. In 1970, Robledo Puch met Jorge Ibanez. The two became inseparable. Together, they began robbing jewelry stores and businesses across the northern suburbs of Buenos Aires. But robbery was never enough for Robledo Puch. On May 3, 1971, the two men broke into an auto parts store in Vicente Lopez. Inside, they found the night watchman, Jose Bianchi, sleeping next to his wife. Robledo Puch shot Bianchi twice. The sound woke his wife. Robledo Puch shot her too. Ibanez assaulted her while she lay wounded on the floor. They left without taking much. The robbery had been almost irrelevant. What Robledo Puch wanted was something else entirely. Over the next 9 months, the killings continued. A security guard at a supermarket, a nightclub employee, a young woman kidnapped, assaulted, and shot at the side of a highway. In one case, Robledo Puch entered a home where a couple was sleeping. A baby lay in a crib nearby. He shot the father, wounded the mother, then turned toward the crib and fired. The child survived. Robledo Puch later claimed Ibanez had ordered him to do it. He said this about almost everything. That Ibanez controlled him. That Ibanez made him do it. That without Ibanez, none of it would have happened. The courts did not believe him. Neither did the psychiatrists. In early 1972, the partnership ended. During a robbery at a hardware store in Carupá, Robledo Puch shot and killed one of his own accomplices, Hector Somoza. He then burned the body's face and hands with a blowtorch to prevent identification. What he forgot to do was remove the identity document Somoza had in his pocket. Police found the document. They traced it to Somoza. They traced Somoza to Robledo Puch. On February 3, 1972, Carlos Eduardo Robledo Puch was arrested. He was 19 years old. The trial took years. When the verdict finally came in November 1980, Robledo Puch had already spent nearly a decade behind bars. The sentence was life imprisonment with indefinite additional detention. As the judge read the verdict, Robledo Puch stood up. His voice echoed through the courtroom. "This is a Roman circus. One day I will get out, and I will kill every single one of you." He sat back down, calmly, as if he had simply stated a fact. Decades passed. Robledo Puch aged inside the walls of Sierra Chica and later, Lisandro Olmos. He filed petition after petition for early release. Every single one was denied. In 2022, a new lawyer took his case and argued the sentence had been fully served. The court rejected it again. In a recorded interview from that period, Robledo Puch appeared frail, thin. His health visibly deteriorated, but the eyes were the same, lucid, alert. When asked if he felt remorse, he changed the subject. Carlos Eduardo Robledo Puch is 74 years old. He has spent more than 50 years in prison, longer than any other inmate in Argentine history. He plays chess with other prisoners. He receives no visitors. Outside, Buenos Aires has changed beyond recognition since 1972. The neighborhoods where he killed have new buildings, new streets, new generations of people who have never heard his name. Inside Lisandro Olmos, time stopped the day he was arrested. The angel of death is still there, waiting for something that will never come.